Intermediate Level Tap Dancers. This is your combo for the month of September. So we just started this last night. We didn't do a combo, we kind of did a combo, but not really. But I'm not going to record those. We just practiced doing some flash steps. All of those flash steps are going to be in this dance. So I'll point out those flash steps that we were working on. And you can choose to work on those individually as well if you want to, if you're still working on all of those, so you can get them inserted into the dance better. But when I get to each one of those, that's what I'll explain. And so I won't make a flash step video for you guys, unless you would like. You can request one from me, and I can break them down again for you guys. So this is the combo we started last night. I thought it was super fun. It's a bit complicated, but it's super fun to do, and I love this song. It's such a ridiculous song, but we were dancing to it anyway. So you're gonna jump onto the right foot with a current roll. And a 1. And now from here, this is a type of crawl. It's also called a heel toe, a version of a heel toe step in hip hop. So we're gonna take our right toe out and our left heel out. And then they're gonna come back together. And then I'm gonna switch that to go my left toe and my right heel out and back together, and then you do it one more time. What really helps on this, bend those knees. If you're doing it straight-legged, can't get your weight into the correct places. So bend those knees, push the hip out to the right as you're pushing the energy out to the right with the right toe open and the left heel in. And then same thing to back in, they come to center. Now push it to the left, back to center, push it to the right, back to center. And so you want to really work up that speed. So you may have to practice that a few times to get that speed down with the song. We've actually slowed down the song a little bit because it is pretty fast, that section, especially when we were first practicing, so I slowed it down. So that goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then I'm going to do it again with my left foot. And a 5. Now my left heel, toe goes out, my right heel goes out. So the count on that is 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So I'm going to put those two together. Here we go. Right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. From there, my right foot's going to go scuff, left heel goes, heel, step, heel, knock, knock, step, heel. So count on that is double time, all double time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and my favorite bomber tray, 5 and 6, stamp. So stamp, brush, step, stamp, stamp, brush, step, stamp. Now from here, I'm going to go back off onto the left diagonal with that split riff. So I'll do a very quick breakdown here. So what I'm trying to do is riff and pull back almost the same time, just a slight difference in time. But if I break it down, it's brush, scuff, heel. Now in the middle of that, this would have started. You're gonna pull back. Let's do that again, pull back, and toe stand. So I'm trying to get 5 sounds in there. 3 out of my front foot, 2 out of my back. So that back foot is getting that brush, knock out of it. Let's see if I can get a good sound for us. Almost, let's try it again. That was better. So you can hear all 5 sounds. Sometimes I get 4, which usually means I've missed the pullback. So time, go back to the beginning. So that's gonna go, or not beginning of that 8. So it goes step, heel, knock, knock, step, heel, bomber, shake, down. And a 7, your toe is not gonna come down until the count of 8. And that was actually a good split riff. That may be the last time you hear it that nicely. We'll see. So I'm gonna count on that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So, and I'm saying 7, but that split riff has a bunch of individual sounds in there. 8. So let's go to the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6, 7, 8. That was not a very good split riff there. Now, here comes your next flash step of the night. Pullbacks. I'm going to do them the more advanced way. You can do the version you need to do. So it's either going to go step, step, back, step, step, back, or the version I'm going to do is step, step. So I'm trying to get that syncopated. And again, very quickly, the things you're going for, plie. Use that plie. Stretch those legs just enough and use the quads to kind of push that leg up in the air. Tiny jump. Technically, you're not really fully leaving the floor because your foot should still be able to strike, land, and back in that plie as you do that pullback. So you want to be careful of things like straight legs landing, because that's when you're just going to get that sliding now noise. But if you plie, spring those legs, quads are very strong with loose ankles. You should see those ankles hop underneath you. Mine get so loose they kind of just almost look weenie-like because my ankles kind of fly out, in or out sometimes, depending on what's going on. So, done my split riff, down 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You're gonna go shuffle, partial rhythm turn. Shuffle, step, left, right, and I'm gonna spring into my left and my right rather than dropping them, which would be the traditional rhythm turn. That shuffle happens on the 5. So it goes 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So my weight should be on the right leg at the end of that. So I'm gonna go from that shuffle. I just split riffed and I dropped it down. 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's not right. I'm gonna go from the pullback. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So I'm there to my right foot. From there, I knock 1, slurp on 2. So I'm transferring my weight onto that left foot, that slurp or closed third or triplet. And I'm actually cheating by starting to turn my body. So this next turn is not so crazy. 2, flat, ball change, back, turn around. Flat, ball, change. So I bring myself back to the front. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And that should be actually 1, 2, out, 3, and 4. Another close third or slurp. 5. Flam 6. So flam, as we've talked about before, is a strike of the heel on the side. So I'm striking the heel. 6. I'm going to slide my right foot out. 7 and 8. So if you got a floor to slide on, feel free to make that sliding sound. So flam select 6. Start to slide 7 and 8 into that. Got it. So from the pullbacks again, I just did split rope. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to do all of that from the top. That's as far as we got last night. But I'm going to add the next little section on for you guys too. So you can practice the third and final flash step that we did too. Whew. This is the workout one. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and stop. And 2 and 3 and 4 and bomb birthday. Down, step, step. Shuffle, step, heel, step, step. Knock, foot, forward. Alright, I'm going to do that first with a couple times with the music, and then I'll add on that final section for you as well. 5, 6, 7, 8. and you've separated those legs. We're gonna bring those legs back together and one. So this is gonna be the same rhythm as the pullbacks. So this is your wing now. So you can either choose to do and 1, 2, and 3, 4. So you can go for those two-legged wings. And remember again, technique behind wing, kind of similar to the pullback, except for using abductors and adductors. And you're gonna slide the right foot out. With that, from that plie, I try not to go high, I try to go out. So 2 versions here, old school. Let the ankle be loose. This actually gives you a better sound, but it depends on your floor and your shoe. If it's sticky at all, you feel like you're gonna roll your ankle, don't do this version. So you slide or step back in. Slide or step, slide. That little roll of the ankle actually helps to loosen that ankle so that when you use those adductors, those inner thigh muscles to pull that leg back in, you're gonna get that nice snap back in. You can also do it with a sliding flat toe and in. So if you watch from the front view, I'm going to do the old school. Notice how loose my ankles are. If you can catch that. They slide this way and then come back in. So that's version number 1. Version number 2, you do the syncopated version, so one foot goes out before the other. I seem to be having a lot of issues with my right foot today. It's missing a lot of those sounds. With the last version of the dance, I actually got all the sounds in there, but I'm noticing that on this, that I'm missing those sounds. So you've got and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And this is, you're gonna step to the right, you're gonna slide, heel touch, which is straight out of the last dance. You're gonna slurp, shut. So it's after those really fast syncopated wings. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Into that shot. So the last little section, I'm actually gonna go from 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Into that shot. And that's where you're gonna end it for this next week until I see you on the week of the 14th. All right, you can do that all with music twice through. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Someone could